When's the last time you wandered, or watched, or paused for a sight that takes your breath away? Here, we become adventurers, dreamers. We connect to ourselves, each other, and the passionately protected nature around us. This is the very best in all of us. This is our mountain. Come together on Grandfather Mountain.
Welcome to Grandfather Mountain, one of the oldest, one of the best known, and certainly one of the most loved mountains anywhere in the world. This spectacular landscape that you see rising up behind me has been a destination for travelers for literally thousands of years. It was a special place to the first Native Americans who gave it the name Tanawa. By the time of the American Revolution, it was known over most of the world as a place where there was an unparalleled collection of rare and endangered plants. Many people came from all over the world to research those plants, which we're still preserving today. By the late 1800s, Grandfather had been acquired by the McRae family and was owned for the next 120 years or so by the McRae and Morton families, who developed it into the travel attraction that it is today. Grandfather is most widely known today for the mile-high swinging bridge, which is the highest pedestrian suspension bridge in North America. But there's much more here that visitors can experience and that they can learn about. In 2009, the Morton family decided that the mountain needed to be preserved forever, so they created the Grandfather Mountain Stewardship Foundation, a nonprofit corporation which now owns and manages the mountain. And at the same time, they conveyed the hiking trails in what we call the backcountry to the state of North Carolina, which is now Grandfather Mountain State Park. In an effort to improve the access to the bridge and other parts of the mountain, we have opened a new visitor center up at the top of the mountain, which provides elevator and handicap access to the bridge so that anybody can go and have the experience of crossing that bridge.
Grandfather Mountain is distinguished as an International Biosphere Reserve. We have that distinction because of all the plants and animals that call this place home. We have over 70 listed rare and endangered species that occur in the park, and we have 16 different ecological plant communities that provide home to all kinds of amazing plants and animals.
Here at Grandfather, we've launched a lot of green initiatives. Behind me is our fudge shop. In our fudge shop, we have lots of skylights to let in natural lighting. On top of the fudge shop, we have a solar hot water heater. That water is heated and then piped through the floorboards of the fudge shop, creating a radiant heat, which cuts down on our costs in the winter. We have solar panels on the fudge shop and one in the drain field. Those two arrays combined produce enough energy to run 2 average North Carolina homes, and it cuts down on our CO2 emissions. Also at Mildred's Grill, our restaurant up here, they compost all food scraps. That compost is used for our butterfly garden here at Grandfather. They also take the grease from the restaurant and it's collected and turned into biodiesel, and we as employees also recycle everything in hopes to inspire our guests to be good stewards of their environment.
In addition to the fudge shop and all the green initiatives we have there, we've also developed a butterfly garden right outside. And behind me here you can see lots of the elements in the garden, lots of flowers that attract butterflies, many other insects, and even hummingbirds. We're here in the environmental animal habitats here at Grandfather Mountain, And these are all native animals found here in North Carolina. We have 6 different species, 7 different exhibits. We have 2 black bear exhibits here. And a wonderful place to come down and see up close views of these animals in natural settings. We try to make each habitat with natural components, trees and rocks, so it looks like you'd see these animals in the wild.
The mission of the Stewardship Foundation is not only to protect Grandfather Mountain, but also to inspire good stewardship in others. And our purpose is to have every guest who leaves here take away a love, an appreciation for Grandfather Mountain, and a commitment to preserve places that are special to them.